The steaming, corrupt, crime-filled Windy City may have been all those things. But I built a place in the toddling town where everything was perfect. Where life was magic. Where the rules were broken and fantasies became realities for everyone who walked through the doors.
Good evening, Mr. Dalton.
How are you tonight, Kate?
It wasn't the 50s anymore.
Carolyn's on upstairs.
On State Street, that great street, I just wanna say they do things.
Yes, it was a place where anything could happen to anybody. Or any bunny.
Turn off the light. I saw a man dance with his wife in Chicago, Chicago, my hometown.
Maureen? Oh, hey, Alice. That is your name, right?
Right. Hey, so I don't mean to be in your business or anything, but you're gonna be in big trouble if they catch you standing around like this.
Oh, I just can't help it. I mean, she's just so beautiful and perfect up there. Hey, how come she gets to perform?
Carolyn was the very first bunny. She can do almost anything she wants.
And she wouldn't want you on stage.
How do you know I want to be on stage?
You didn't get those legs just from walking. Plus, your tray's almost empty and it isn't even 10. That means you're selling something people want. And sure as hell ain't cigarettes.
Brenda!
On State Street, that great street, I just wanna say.
Excuse me. Can I have this dance?
Sure. Wherever I roam, I'm homesick, I swear. Love to get home, my heart is still there in Chicago, Chicago, my hometown.
Saw the evening trib. Nice work. Who knew a guy could be such a good lawyer?
She knew.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry.
Let's just get back to work, please.
Right, okay. Oh, no. It's Maureen. Maureen.
I don't think we've met. I'm Nick Dalton.
Oh, it's lovely to meet you, Mr. Dalton. May I offer you a
Brett, please.
Reds. Oh, shoot, I'm all out. I can get more from the back if you don't mind waiting a minute.
I don't mind. You look great.
I look better in 2 minutes,
The diamonds?
if that's what you want to call them. Did you win the case?
$50,000 for each of the victims.
Congratulations. Where do I sign up to be a victim?
You couldn't be a victim if you tried.
Oh, I could be anything for real diamonds. I gotta go back on. Grab table 3.
I'm waiting for cigarettes.
Yeah, you and everybody else.
Hello.
Extra dry, cold, box glass, no rocks, 3 hours.
Thanks, Max.
I just wanted to dance, and you pushed me away.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have to get back.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You seen a cigarette, buddy? Beautiful, isn't she? You got a lot of opinions, little girl.
Call the police.
Do you have any idea who you just killed?
I mean, he attacked me. It was self-defense.
Yes. And he is known to most people as Clyde Hill, a respectable married businessman. His real name is Bruno Bianchi, and he's the boss of the outfit.
What?
The mob. So unless we both want to be dead within 24 hours, we're not calling anyone. Clean up your cigarette tray.
Wait here.
I don't need a plate. You can serve my steak right on that.
And how would you like that cooked?
Pink?
Hey, waitress, there's no prices on my menu.
Because everything's $1.50.
Everything?
If it's on the menu, it's $1.50. If it's not on the menu, it's not for sale.
They're not hookers?
And I'm not a waitress either. I'm Bunny Janie.
Hey, Max. When Janie's done over there, tell her to switch to Cigarette Bunny. I have no idea where that new girl went.
I'll tell her right now. These guys are pissing me off.
Not now, when she's done.
Any idea what it's like watching your girlfriend get hit on by every guy in the club every night?
Yep. That's why I married her. Got her pregnant and ugly.
Come on. Here's a towel, and there's shampoo in the shower.
I need you to unzip me. Thank you.
Billy Rosen.
It's Nick. I'm the one who has your car. It was a Bunny emergency.
How bad?
Well, she's very pretty, Billy, and I just couldn't help myself.
Oh, yeah, let me guess. My new Cigarette Bunny. Maureen.
How many customers complaining? I'm very sorry. Don't tell Carolyn.
But we tell each other everything.
I'll have your Bunny, your Buick, and your captor back in the morning.
You're so easy, Gina.
Max, stop talking.
Baby, will you marry me?
Janie.
Oh, Max, stop. Sorry, Carolyn.
We should get a new lock on that door.
We should get a lot of new things. Like a new cigarette bunny. Oh, did you see that new girl just set her tray down and start dancing like she didn't have a job to do?
Oh, Maureen? Oh, she's nice. She's new. I don't think she'll...
During my show.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, she left halfway through a shift.
No, that doesn't make me feel any better. Since when is it okay to leave? When did she leave?
I think around 11?
Right when Nick left during my set.
Oh, well, you don't know that they...
Oh, Alice, please stop seeing only the good in everybody. It's taxing.
I'm sorry. It's so hard to work here and hold a steady relationship, isn't it? My husband hates it that I work here. But I just tell him the money's too good. I make more money than my father.
Don't give up that ring on your finger for this, Mrs. Beasley. A girl can't be a bunny forever.
You drink it. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I've heard those words before.
Well, you don't have to worry about me. I'm a lawyer. I'm about to run for state's attorney.
Congratulations. You haven't even been elected yet, and you already got rid of the head of the mob.
Here, he's in his suit pocket.
I don't want his money.
Yeah, it's the least he can do. You're gonna need it to get out of town.
I'm not going anywhere.
It's not safe for you here.
Well, don't worry. I need to care of myself.
You have no idea what these people are capable of.
I think I just got a pretty good idea. I've been on my own since the day I was born, and I worked too hard to get here, and I'm not gonna let anyone stop me.
Well, hello.
Hi. Doorman went on a potty break.
You look gorgeous.
Isn't that a surprise?
Carol.
I'll just get my things. Excuse me. May I? Carolyn, No.
This isn't what you think.
You don't know what I'm thinking.
Maureen?
Yeah, Miss Playboy Mansion.
Out with Nick Dalton already?
How'd you know?
A bunny doesn't up and leave at 11, and neither does Nick Dalton. And you're wearing his shirt. Not saying I blame you. He is Nick Dalton. Is it true what they say about him? That he has a really big...
Brita, no. I mean, I wouldn't know.
Honey, you have a dirty mind. I was gonna say penis.
And what else do they say about him?
That he's brilliant, that he's a fool, that he's a gentleman, that he's a womanizer, that he's everything you want, and that he's everything you don't. Girl, you in trouble.
According to the door list, your husband was here last night, but we have thousands of key holders. I don't know everyone by face. Well, I'm happy to ask at today's bunny meeting. Okay.
And I got it washed.
Oh, no, okay, keep your $10 here. Use it to buy a frame.
Come on, Billy. I stole your car. Let me do what I can to avoid a beating next time I see your wife.
Yeah, like the beating that woman's husband's gonna get next time she sees him.
Who's your husband?
Clyde Hill. But we both know who he really is.
You just told her you didn't know him.
It's the Playboy Club, not a knitting club. See if I tattle to every panicky wife. Yeah, Gladys, as a matter of fact, I saw your husband dancing with my new cigarette bunny. You can bounce a dime off her ass.
Well, we know he didn't go home with her.
We know I didn't tell Carolyn.
You didn't have to.
Ouch.
Yeah, wasn't pretty.
We've talked about this. I don't know why you need her. She's
smart.
Smart? Who needs smart? You're the only man I know puts his hand up a girl's skirt looking for a dictionary.
What are you doing here?
I left my coat here last night.
No time to stop for a silly coat when you're chasing bunny tail.
It was nothing. I promise. Take tonight off. We'll have dinner at the pump room.
I'm not hungry.
I know the door bunny never gets tipped, but can she possibly wear a coat between the months of September and April?
No, Kate. Door bunny's the first thing men see when they get here. You know what they want to see. How many times are you going to ask me this?
My mom said I should ask you again.
Okay, that's it for, no, I promised I'd ask. Did anybody wait on a key holder named Clyde Hill last night?
The wife thinks he's missing?
Oh, I did. Yes. I was very nice to him, and we talked about Cuba, and then he just up and left without leaving me a tip.
Any idea where he went?
No, I just turned around and he was gone.
All right. Smile tonight, ladies. It's not a funeral.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I have a Tampax if you want one.
No, I'm okay.
What are you doing?
You know, you can use my help, Billy.
Interesting.
It's obvious you can run the numbers. You can pay the bills. You're good back here, but out there we've got girls chewing gum. They're leaving in the middle of their shifts. They're having sex in the bathroom. We're better than that.
We are not a we. Thank you for your exhaustive list of complaints. I don't get enough of that from my wife, but I don't need another manager.
Especially one that's breaking into my office and stealing files on other bunnies.
You may be my boss, Billy, but I've been here longer than you. I've been here longer than anyone.
Funny how you think that's a good thing.
I've had this plan for a long time, Billy. I always knew the day would come when I couldn't be a bunny anymore. But I promised myself it wouldn't be because I was too old. It would be because I was too good.
And it turns out it's because you're a thief. You're fired.
Playboy Mansion.
After party at the mansion. No swimsuits in the pool.
Is it mandatory? Is it mandatory?
Maureen, I applied for this job because I knew bunnies always got invited to the mansion parties.
But you don't have to go.
Alice never goes because she's so boring.
No, because husbands aren't allowed. If I could bring my husband, I'd go.
When are you gonna show us his husband, Alice? You've worked here almost a year and I've never seen him once.
Look, it's not like he's gonna watch me come work at the Playboy Club.
Well, it's not like he'd see anything so bad. You walk around here with that wedding ring like a man will get electrocuted if he so much as glances in the region of your kitty cat.
Billy Rosen. Oh, Hef. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And at the end, it's so late, there's a breakfast buffet. And they have these blueberry crepes with this vanilla sauce. And I always eat way too many, but then I just stick my finger down my throat and throw them up. It's this new diet I heard about. Guess who I met at the last one?
Sammy Davis Jr.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Hef doesn't care what color people are as long as they're interesting.
No, that's not what I mean.
He's very progressive. There's even a Negro band performing here tonight.
I'm gonna be the first chocolate centerfold. I am. You can't discriminate against these babies.
More curls. More cleavage. Come. Stand up straighter. Lose the wedding ring. More mascara. Smile. Girls, I am now your bunny mother. Like a house mother in a sorority, or a mother superior in a convent, or your mother who whips you into shape, who encourages you, teaches you. Starting now, I am in charge of all things bunny. Starting now, I will be watching all of you very closely, because you are either the living, breathing fantasy that is the Playboy bunny, or you're not. Pearl recut all the costumes to enhance the line of the leg.
Higher hips, higher tips.
Your tails are now poofier, and your corset's tighter. See, I'm just like your mother giving you a training bra, only bunnier. Oh, and there's a new rule. Bunnies are now strictly forbidden to date key holders, or slip into the back with them, or anything.
Watch out. Oh, girls, you know we've got to. Watch out. Girls, you know we've got to. Watch out. Here comes that playboy. Playboy. Watch out. Here comes that playboy. Playboy. Watch out. Here comes that playboy. Playboy, get away from my door. I've heard about the love that you had before. You took that love.
She knows. She said no more slipping into the back with key holders.
She's just jealous.
You don't know that. What if she saw something?
Maureen, you have to act like the same person you were before yesterday.
Believe me, I would love to pretend like none of this ever happened. But it's not so easy.
Let's get you a glass of water. Come on.
I hate water.
Me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Playboy Club proudly presents Ike and Tina Turner.
Come on, shake it. I heard about the girl you've been dancing with all over the neighborhood. Tell me, why didn't you ask me, baby? I would have shown you how to do it right. Do it right. Do it right. Twist it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Here we go, loop de loop. Come on, shake it out, baby. Here we go, loop the line. Bend over, let me see you shake the tail feather. Bend over, let me see you shake the tail feather. Bend over, let me see you shake the tail feather. Will you bend over and let me see you do it? All right. Twist it. Shake it, baby. Twist it. Shake it, baby. Twist it. Do the fly. Do the twist. Come on, do the bunny. Come on, do the bunny. Twist it.
That. Keep doing that.
Come on, girls. Tails up.
You forgot these. I saw them in a window 3 weeks ago. They fit in my dresser, waiting for your next birthday, but I want you to have them now.
Because you want me back? Or because you won't see me at my next birthday?
Can I have you back? I hear there's a new rule, no key holders dating bunnies.
I'm not a bunny anymore.
Oh, that's right. Congratulations. Will you still perform?
I'm performing right now.
I know why you made the rule. And I swear to you, nothing happened.
Do you think I don't know why you come to the Playboy Club every single night? Do you think I don't know that you need every man in the place thinking I wish I could be him? And every girl thinking pick me? It's your fuel. You feed off it. It's what you need to propel your meteoric rise from Bianchi henchboy to best man ever. I know you, Nick. Which is exactly why you couldn't say those 4 little words.
You know I'm not ready to get married.
Not those 4 words. Especially since 30 seconds ago you couldn't even say I want you back. I'll tell you why you couldn't say it. Because you don't want to believe there's a woman in this world who could walk away from Nick Dalton. Well, you can't have us all. And I'm a one-strike girl, baby, so I'm walking away. Good luck finding the one for you.
I thought I already found her.
She doesn't exist. Follow me to the back, please.
Should I,
That's fine.
I just wanted...
Me first. It's been a tough first week, huh? You doing all right?
Yes.
You sure you don't want to quit and go back to Fort Wayne?
No. I don't want to go anywhere.
Really? Because I saw you trying on your bunny costume when you were first hired, and you didn't seem at all this tense. In fact, I remember thinking, doesn't that girl have the perfect smile? Where's that smile now?
Please let me apologize. I didn't know that you and Mr. Dalton were together.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. No, sweetheart, I called you in here because Billy threw you out on the floor last week without any training. You're abandoning your cigarette tray, you're leaving in the middle of your shifts, you have no idea what you're doing. But that's not your fault. I'm working on a training manual. Starting now, every new bunny will go through 1 week of training before she ever steps out on the floor by herself. You'll be paid hourly. And by the end, you'll have all the tools you need to be an excellent bunny. Am I the face?
I guess it's, I don't really believe you want me to be an excellent bunny. I think you're trying to, keep your enemies close.
Wow. You're more interesting than I thought you were. Are you my enemy?
No. No. I idolized you from the moment I first saw you. I wanted to be your friend.
Believe it or not, Maureen, I'm on your side. I am your friend. Nick Dalton, he's not. And his friends are people you would never want to know. So if I were you, and believe me, I was, I'd stay very far away.
I made the decision. You're quitting.
What do you mean I made the decision you're quitting?
Not so crazy for a man not to want his girl working as a Playboy bunny.
I got this job all on my own.
Damn it, you're not on your own anymore. Janie, you're with me.
That's right, Max, but I can't marry you, and I can't tell you why.
Playboy Club, Max speaking.
Don't tell me you're going to bed. Aren't you? No, girl. I'm going swimming. It's only 3. The party just started.
I'm tired. It's been a rough week.
Ain't no such thing as a rough week around here.
Trust me.
No, trust me. Rough is what it's like for a chocolate bunny out in the rest of the damn world. When they call me a name, it ain't Chocolate Bunny, okay?
I'm sorry, Brenda. I didn't even...
I know you didn't. Honey, I'm just saying, life is always gonna be rough out there. But we're in here. We're at the party. If you turn down the invitation, you've only got yourself to blame.
Maureen, there you are. Come downstairs. There's this really cute stockbroker named Mark something pouring champagne down everyone's boob. Wait.
I'm in my nightgown.
Hef will love it. You just need shoes.
Okay.
I was a rebel. You only get one chance in this old world. And if you don't make the most of it, you've only got yourself to blame. Nobody ever knew their last names. It was the early 60s, and the Bunnies were some of the only women in the world who could be anyone they wanted to be. So come on in. You can be anyone you want to be. But like it says on the door, if you don't swing, don't bring.
Hey, Paul. Want to go to the Playboy Club?
Think they're gonna let us in?
All we need is the key.
Unless they know it's not our key.
Welcome to the Playboy Club.
Jumping with my boy, sit right here in the city. Don't you know that it was grand, really grand, so grand. And then you came along, boy. Sang your groovy song, sang your song, and I asked, Mr. What you doing tonight?
Could someone please bring me a cigarette?
Naked?
No. It's for the cover of Playboy magazine.
Still, Maureen, bunnies are bunnies and playmates are playmates. They're different. Bunnies wear clothes.
Never felt so happy or so fully alive. It's a jam of jumping, it's a powerful jive. Swingaroo is giving me a new attitude. My heart is full of rhythm and I'm in the mood.
Bill, get your feet out of the bucket. It's my turn.
Right after me. All Chicago bunnies are qualified to apply. Please submit your... Is this some kind of prayer circle? Hef wants a Chicago bunny to be on the cover of the magazine.
Which bunny?
Anybody can apply.
Thank you, God.
Grand, so grand. And then you came along, boy. Sang your groovy song, sang your song, and I asked, Mr. What you calling, what you doing tonight? I hope you're in the mood because I'm feeling just right. How's about a corner with a table for two? Where the music's mellow, is a gay rendezvous. There's no chance of messing with a blue attitude. You know you gotta do some dancing, get in the mood. Don't be rude.
Submit your pictures by tomorrow. 5 bunnies will be selected for interviews the next day, and the winner will be announced that same night.
It didn't take me long to sound in love right now.
What am I gonna wear in my pictures? Or not wear?
Either way, my husband will kill me.
I'm out too.
Wait. You don't want to be photographed for Playboy?
Yeah, Janie, you're always naked. Why wouldn't you?
Because I don't want to. So drop it.
It says, in addition to the cover, the winning bunny will also receive $2,000.
Who's the guy with the beautiful eyes and all those lips lyrics I try and emphasize. Hey, swing with me. What I want it to be. May I intrude and turn it down. Hold me, darling, let's dance. What a dreamy romance. It's 2:45. There's a mess of that moonlight. Share it with me. You know, I think it's rude to keep you this way. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood. In the mood.
Punching you in the face over and over. You know, you're one of those boxing things, you know, the bag.
I want her back.
Well, maybe next time you don't take home a blonde bunny in the middle of her song. Just a suggestion.
Truthfully, nothing happened with Maureen.
So the two best-looking people in Chicago spend the night alone together and nothing happens?
All right, fine. Something happened, but...
So what's your plan? How are you gonna get Carol Lynn back?
I don't know.
May I see your key? Welcome to the Playboy Club.
Two guys, corner table, 5 o'clock.
How did they get his key?
I found it on the supply room floor when we were cleaning up, and I kept it. I must have dropped it. I know, it was stupid. You don't have to make me feel worse than I already do.
All right, look, we gotta get that key. You do realize if they found that key at the river and then they start talking
But
about
it'll
where
lead right back to the body. Thank you, I realize that. We also need to get Clyde Hill's name off the board before Prince Not So Charming over there sees it and starts asking around for his
Take
father.
care of the key. Right. I'll take care of the name.
Cigarettes?
Yes.
May I see the member's key, please? Thank you. Uh-oh.
Hi. Loved your song.
Thanks. See, I know the man who owns this key. And you're not that man. I'll tell you why. See, I don't really care that much, but the floor managers have a tendency to play rough with trespassers. So why don't you boys just walk out of here quietly and it'll be our little secret? What do you say?
I miss you. Nothing happened with Maureen. You have to believe that.
I wish that I could.
Why do you have a key from the club?
Oh, I found it tonight on the showroom floor and thought it would be fun to put it on a necklace and wear it in my pictures, try out for the magazine.
So you're entering?
Do you have a problem with that?
No, of course not.
Look, we're all friends. This is a great opportunity no matter who wins.
Definitely. But it's still a competition.
Yes, it is.
So I guess it's every bunny for herself.
I guess so.
Good morning, ladies. Bunny training starts today. 2 o'clock at the club, mandatory for all. These are our new official training manuals. Read them right away.
Why do we have to train to be bunnies if we're already bunnies?
Don't worry, Kate. There are pictures. Morning, Sleeping Beauty. I promised I'd train you, and I never break a promise. Read it cover to cover. It's even more important for you than for the rest of the girls because you're new and pretty terrible at your job.
Thank you.
Yikes, you're pretty terrible at keeping your room clean too, aren't you?
I was gonna clean it today.
What's this?
We were just all admiring it. You look amazing. Hef wants a Chicago bunny to be on the covers.
I know. It was my idea. You want to go for it?
Yes.
Well, you're not eligible until you're an official bunny, and you're not an official bunny until you start training. Read the manual. 2 o'clock at the club. Uh-oh. Maureen. Costumes are never to leave the club. That's $50 off your paycheck.
I'm sorry, it's just that
I remember. You rode over to Nick's.
I'll bring it back today.
I'll take it.
No, really, it's okay. It's my mistake.
I'll make another. Get to work. Very nice, ladies. Now, who can tell me the reason why we have the bunny tip?
To keep your tray away from members' faces so that if your tray should spill, it will not spill on a guest.
You read the manual.
Isn't it so if our boobs should spill, they don't spill on the guests?
Excuse me, Janie?
Nothing. I'm sorry, we already know all this stuff.
Oh. Well, then you can tell me exactly what you should say to a guest as you're about to pour a shot of scotch into a 12-ounce glass of soda.
May I mix your scotch, please?
The new girl's on a roll. Okay, ladies. Now, anyone who wants to try for the cover of the magazine, your photographs must be in by tomorrow morning. I'll announce the 5 finalists at the bunny meeting at noon. Dismissed.
Did you bring your camera to shoot Brenda's pictures?
Yep. I still don't understand why I'm not taking pictures of you.
Last week you asked me to marry you because you were jealous of the men at the club. Now you want me to pose on the cover of Playboy?
Oh, I still want to marry you.
And that's sweet. But we talked about this. I don't want to get married.
I know. I get it. I'm just saying, if you wanted to win this thing, Jamie, all you'd have to do is show them those pictures I took of you. Yellow bikini, the lake this summer.
But the ones without the bikini are your favorites.
I keep those under my pillow.
I tried, but I can't save this thing. I'll have to make a new one.
Is that blood?
Well, actually, that's a whole bunch of blood.
How did you get blood on your bunny costume, Maureen? I can't tell you. It's just that I, did something bad.
Yes, we've already established that. You went home with a key holder. My key holder. But that doesn't explain the blood.
Well, before that, I went to the back. I went out to the alley to smoke a cigarette with my tray, and a street man came up and tried to steal my cash box.
A street man?
Homeless, a vagrant.
I don't need a thesaurus. I just need an explanation.
Well, it's just I knew I'd get in trouble if I lost all that money, so I fought back. I kicked him really hard, and then he hit me. And my nose started to bleed, and that's where all that blood came from. And then Nick came out and tried.
You're on a first-name basis now.
Mr. Dalton. So Mr. Dalton came out and ran the guy off, and then he took me back to his apartment to clean me up, and later you walked in. I swear I didn't sleep with him, Carolyn. And I'm not trying to steal him from you.
You did very well in bunny training today. You can submit your photos for the cover of the magazine and keep up the good work. Just remember, costumes are never to go home with bunnies, and bunnies are never to go home with key holders. Ever.
Yes, ma'am.
Never call me that again. Maybe she's telling the truth.
That much blood? Something bad happened.
Nick never misses a chance to play knight in shining armor.
Well, there are worse qualities I can think of.
We need more Q-tips.
Maybe she really needed help, and maybe he kept it in his pants. Give him another chance.
Oh, why should I?
Because you two belong together and you know it.
It's not like things were perfect between us.
Oh, honey, he's a man. It'll never be perfect. But you love him.
Don't remind me. Pearl, I think I might have been wrong.
No, ain't nothing wrong with being wrong. Unless you're too proud to admit it.
I had Pearl dye them to match the blood.
I'm sorry, Carolyn. For everything. It won't happen again.
Chicago is a great city, Maureen. Anything's possible. Especially for a beautiful young woman. But bad things happen here, too. And Nick Dalton won't always be there to save you. A girl needs to watch her back and cover her tracks. Do you understand?
Yes. Thank you.
You're gonna look so good in red.
But I don't have a red bunny costume.
Oh. Well, you do now.
Oh, how you try to cut me down inside, telling dirty lies to your friend. When my own father give her
Hi. Hey, so would you mind staying after the club closes tonight? I need someone to help me take my pictures for the cover of the magazine. I know you're against the whole thing, but I can't ask Brenda, and Janie has a night off, so...
Yeah, no problem. Happy to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
walk like a man from you. I'll tell the world, forget about it, girl, and walk like a man from you.
How's this?
Yeah, that's really good.
What about this?
Yeah, that's really good too.
Till my eyes bug out my head. Coo me, woo me, turtle dove. Can I steal a little love? Please tell me why are you
I mean it.
driving me crazy? Why do I dig you like I do? If I should steal
Maureen needed my help. The details don't matter. You matter.
I can walk you down the aisle. I won't even need a shove. Can I steal?
You know, I never meant to hurt you.
All I've ever wanted is to be able to trust you.
Can I steal a little love? Cool me, honey, I'm on fire. To steal your love is my desire. Hug me, squeeze me till I'm red. Till my eyes bug out my head. Coo me, woo me, turtle dove. Can I steal a little love? Can I grab a little love?
Yeah. My husband's parents are in town for one night and they're coming for dinner. They have no idea I'm a bunny. They would be mortified.
What's wrong with being a bunny? Alice, if you need to lie to your in-laws, that's your choice, and you can have tomorrow night off. But I think being a bunny is something to be proud of. Which is exactly why Hef and I are doing this magazine campaign. To show the world that a bunny is a smart, independent girl focused not on what men want, but on what she wants. And on that note, I have the 5 finalists who will interview with Hef immediately after this in the showroom. Mildred. Kate.
Knew it.
Brenda. Maureen. Janie.
Janie?
What? But I didn't even enter.
Well, apparently you did. And Hef put you in the top 5. He's downstairs waiting, and I wouldn't suggest disappointing him.
Why did you want to be a Playboy bunny?
I feel pretty when I'm in my costume, you know?
In my bunny suit, I'm in total control. I just want to be someone new. Someone special.
My father said a girl can't be a doctor, so I'm paying for my own classes at Northwestern. I really appreciate this. But the other girls are amazing. They deserve this more than I do. A lot more.
I want to show people that I can do anything. I know that might sound like I'm bragging, but I'm gonna do big things.
When I'm here, I feel beautiful.
My home life wasn't the best. I didn't think anyone would ever care about me. I always dreamed of finding some place where I belonged. A family, I guess. So, here I am.
That stuff about your family, did you make that up for the contest?
I wish.
Look, it was nothing against you except that you're perfect. And I just really want this.
Me too. And you don't know me well enough yet, Brenda, but I am far from perfect.
I just could really use the money.
But I thought this was about being the first child.
That too, it's complicated.
Does this have something to do with that box you keep underneath the bed? You put your money in there every single night. What's it for?
I don't tell anyone. People get mad.
I won't get mad.
I want to own something.
Like what?
Real estate. And not just some dumpy plot of land on the south side. I want something beautiful.
Why would people get mad about that?
Because most Negro girls don't own anything, Maureen. And they don't end up on the cover of Playboy. I want something nobody can take away from me.
Oh, Brenda,
It's crazy, right?
Amazing. I think that's amazing. Mr. Dalton.
I'm sorry. I was looking for Carolyn.
It's okay, I was reading. I keep waiting for news about, you know, Bruno Bianchi.
Yeah. It won't be long. Don't worry. They'll never find out what happened.
How do you know? I mean, you keep telling me not to worry, but how do you know?
Because this is what I used to do for the Bianchis, Maureen. I was their fixer. I cleaned things up.
Finally. You tell me something real about yourself.
The only people that know the truth are you and me. As long as we keep our story straight, no one's ever gonna find out. So the next time you decide you got mugged in the back alley, how about you tell me before you tell Carolyn?
Did she
she believe me?
Well, apparently so. She took me back.
Great. Good. That's great.
How about you?
What about me?
You still haven't told me anything real about you.
I'm a fixer, too. I've been trying to fix my life since the day I was born.
What are you two talking about? You may want to see this. Evening edition.
Wow. I guess I better go make some phone calls.
Then we'll celebrate.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're attracted to things that don't belong to you.
Carolyn.
Remember when I told you bad things happen in Chicago? If you don't back off, you're gonna find out exactly how true that is.
When's she telling us who's on the cover?
Not soon enough. I could kill Max for submitting those pictures.
Then why don't you just drop out if you really don't want to do it?
I tried. Carolyn wouldn't let me disappoint Hef. Counting on my 80% chance of not getting picked.
Who has red lipstick? Somebody find Maureen some red lipstick to match her new bunny costume. She looks great in red. Come to think of it, I think we should call her the Scarlet Bunny. Okay, ladies. Time to announce who's on the cover. Hef says, this lucky lady was chosen for her beauty, her poise, her brains, and her selflessness. Bunny Janie.
I'm sorry, Carolyn. I just can't do this.
Did you win?
Yes, I won. You idiot.
Well, I'll take that as a thank you.
You had no right to submit those pictures. I told you not to.
I don't get it. You should be happy.
Do I look happy, Max?
Janie, I was just trying to help. I wanted to see you get what I know you want.
Listen to me very carefully. I don't need you or anyone else telling me what I want. Do you understand?
Fine. I'm sorry. I just don't see what the big deal is about you having your face on the cover of a magazine.
Big deal, Max, is that I can't have my picture published. For the same reason, amongst many others, that I can't marry you. Because I'm already married.
What?
I'm married, Max, to a really crazy guy. He has no idea where I am, but he has a subscription to Playboy.
Congratulations. Since Janie backed out, Hef decided you should be on the cover of the magazine.
Me?
He loved your honesty. Imagine that. He especially loved the pictures with the key. You are very smart.
Carolyn,
Just remember what I told you. Cover your tracks and watch your back. You never know when trouble's coming.
No, it just feels wrong. Hef chose you, not me.
Who cares? If my husband sees me on that cover, he'll track me down. Let's just say he's no picnic.
It's funny. You're trying to keep from being found, and I'm hoping somebody finds me.
Who?
My dad. I want him to know that I'm somebody. Or even that I'm alive. Hopefully I can do that before Carolyn fires me.
She's not gonna fire you.
She called me a whore in front of everybody.
A, you're Hef's new golden cover girl, and cover girls don't get fired. B, Carolyn doesn't hate you, she's scared of you. And C, everyone knows I'm the resident whore around here, and I'm not giving up the title.
my skin.
Yeah, we should break up more often.
It says we're back together.
You know, I think twice last night and once this morning says it all.
You're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so
I've got bunny
not to
auditions.
give in. I said to myself, this affair never could go so
Good
well.
evening. I'm your bunny, Gail. Try it again. Bunnier. Good evening. I'm your bunny, Gail. Great. We'll be in touch.
Not exactly a bumper crop. 7-letter word for disaster.
Unfortunately, we're short on both shifts, and the club's only getting busier. See, now that girl has potential. She's sweet, smart, pretty. She reminds me of you. Her name is Doris Hall, college girl. Spent the past 2 years abroad.
Yeah, I don't know. She seems kind of full of herself.
Doris?
Hey, look, if I say no, that means
Very little. I'm the bunny mother.
I'm the manager.
Hi. You did very well, Doris. Now, you still need training, but we're a little short-handed, so when can you start?
If you were starting.
As soon as possible. Tonight.
Excellent. We'll get you the manual, and you'll spend the first week in training.
I can't wait. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi. Sean says Nick's the perfect candidate. He's smart, experienced, attractive.
Yes, Nick Dalton's pretty perfect.
Have you ever had a serious boyfriend, Maureen?
Once. It was a big mistake. Was Sean your first boyfriend?
No. Well, sort of. I mean, it's complicated.
Come on, Max. Not that kind of married, okay?
There's only one kind.
I said I was sorry.
Sorry you're married or sorry you told me?
Are you gonna try to get past this?
You lied to me, Janie. And right now I feel like I don't even know who you are. And honestly, I don't know if I want to.
This is my life, Max. I can't change it. So why don't you take some time to figure out whether or not you want to know me? And in the meantime, don't call me.
Stand up straight. That's good.
Oh,
Easy does it.
thanks, Carolyn. You've been amazing. These heels are...
3 inches. Don't worry, I'm here to help you. You're gonna do great. Ladies, this is Bunny Doris. She starts training tonight, and I expect you all to show her the ropes.
This feels like that dream where I'm naked in front of total strangers.
Well, it's not a dream anymore. It's your life.
I'm Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
You look so good in blue.
This needs to be a little
Okay. Oh, wow.
Well,
Sorry, boys. Bunnies aren't allowed to date key holders, right? But everywhere I look, bunnies are flirting like their lives depend on it.
Not their lives, their livelihoods. You think we get these tips wearing overalls? Men come here with a certain expectation.
Oh. So you're saying some of the girls serve more than drinks?
Whoa, I never said that.
Sorry. It's just that's what everyone thinks goes on here.
Well, they're wrong.
But the club does have a reputation. I heard someone saying this is the last place the head of the mob was seen alive.
Bruno Bianchi, that's the rumor.
Wow. That's kind of creepy. Any idea what happened to him?
Do I look like a cop to you?
Sorry, I ask a lot of questions when I'm nervous. Hey, can you cover me? I promised my mother I'd check in before Ed Sullivan. Thanks.
Good evening.
Jacoby,
Hey, it's Doris. I'm in.
everything okay?
Don't worry, no one suspects a thing. I'll find out exactly what we want to know. I'll call you later. Nick Dalton is pulling some scam. He's hiding something. And one of the bunnies, Maureen, she
No calls during your shift.
Call you later, Mom. Sorry.
All right, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Don't you dare. It's Max. He's called 27,000 times already.
Well, you don't know it's him. It could be
If
anyone.
you pick up that phone, you will not wake up in the morning. Why did you break it off with Max anyway? Because he's judgmental and stubborn and he doesn't understand me. You don't have to marry him. That's the problem. He wants to marry me.
What is going on here? We were supposed to meet outside 10 minutes ago to go to the club.
Little Eva came on. We love the locomotion. We did a train and everything.
It's Max.
How's that new girl working out?
I caught her on the phone. She pretended she was talking to her mother.
Probably got a boyfriend going crazy about her working here. Where's Nick tonight?
VIP shindig at the Dunhill estate. What's this?
What, huh?
Carolyn Cunningham, Nick Dalton, Francis Dunhill.
What's that supposed to mean?
I have no idea.
You really look nice in the suit.
You can't keep your ear to the ground in that place unless they're bunny ears.
All right, you got 2 days, that's it.
2 days? Are you kidding me? I'm working my tail off. Pun intended. I'm getting some great stuff.
Thank you.
You.
Okay, so, you know what?
Hey, Max. Come here. Do you know the man Bunny Doris is talking to?
Yeah, sure, he's been in a couple times. Stan Jackson?
Jacoby?
Yeah, Stan Jacoby. Why?
Stan Jacoby is the Metro editor of the Daily News.
Isn't rifling through someone's purse a violation of the bunny code?
If the Daily News wanted to know what happened at the Playboy Club, all they had to do was buy a key. They didn't have to send an undercover reporter.
If you want the inside story, you gotta be inside.
I invited you into this club. I put myself on the line for you.
I'll mention that in my story.
I don't know what you think you've seen.
It's what I've heard, and it's plenty.
You are not going to get away with this.
I just did.
Where's Maureen?
She was already gone when he called the meeting. It's her night off.
We have a problem. You all know Bunny Doris? Well, it turns out you don't. Doris is a reporter for the Chicago Daily News.
What?
Now, she came here with the intent to write an expose, so if any of you said anything to her that you think I should know about, now is the time to come forward. Anyone? Form a line.
Yes, no, I know, we have a reputation, but there's no such thing as bad publicity. Except in this case. What did they tell her?
Everything. Details about each other, the club, the key holders, even Hef.
My mother told me to go to medical school, become a podiatrist. Everybody's got feet. Did I listen?
No. Where are you going?
My club, my mess. An expose. The Playboy Club. Come on. It's not a story.
Actually, it is. And I'd just be grateful it's not about you.
Why would it be about me?
Because you spend every other night losing your hard-earned money at the Bianchi's high-stakes poker games.
All right, who told you that?
It doesn't matter. It's a fact.
Well, I have a right to face my accuser.
No. That's the courtroom. This is a newsroom. We don't reveal our sources.
Whatever this story is, it's a pile of crap. And you know it. The intrepid reporter herself. Hey, what's your next story? A searing expose of the Evanston Chamber of Commerce?
Actually, it's about one of your bunnies killing a man. And it's coming out tomorrow. Page 1. What is a Playboy bunny? Is it a fancy name for a cocktail waitress or a euphemism for legal prostitution? The answer is neither. The girls come here for many reasons: money, fame, access. Today, we begin a two-part series about one of those secrets, a heinous crime perpetrated by one of the bunnies, one which speaks to the ills of our time and the darkest side of our nature, a crime called murder.
Oh, this is so horrible. I can't believe one of us is a murderer.
I don't think it could be true.
How do you know?
Look around, Alice. There may be a few bitches around here, but killers, right?
What about that girl Judy who works lunches? The one with the speech impediment?
That's a speech impediment?
I thought she was French.
What's going on? Bloody bunny.
They're saying one of us killed someone.
They say who it was?
No. They're saving that bombshell for the follow-up tomorrow.
How do they know?
I have no idea.
Did you tell anyone?
No. When we were talking the other night at the club, that girl Doris was right behind us. And do you think she could have put it together?
Well, I hope not. For our sake and for hers, the outfit doesn't like people digging around their dirt.
You do understand I'm under no obligation to speak to you, especially without our legal counsel present.
I understand.
No, thank you.
You ever heard of Icarus, Doris?
He flew too close to the sun.
And then?
He died.
You know, ambition makes us careless. We say things that aren't true. We ruin people's lives without even trying.
People ruin their own lives. We just report it.
That's only true when the story's true. Otherwise, we call it libel.
This story is not libel.
Murder is a very specific term. It's a legal term. You call somebody a murderer in the paper, you better be prepared to back it up.
I am. I've done my research. Here. Take a look for yourself.
Oh, God. You scared me.
Where are you going?
I don't know yet.
Tell me what's going on.
I haven't been honest with you guys. I couldn't be.
So be honest now. I mean, maybe I can help.
Come here. I did some really bad things before I came here. Things I really regret.
Like what?
I killed a man.
You...
It was a few years ago. My husband Wade and I, we robbed a couple stores. But we were young and no one got hurt. Until this one night, we were driving really fast away from a job. And it was an accident. Wade hit an old man.
Did Wade go to jail?
Yeah, I told the cops everything we'd ever done. They let me off easy, but they threw the book at Wade.
And that's what's gonna be printed in the paper.
I can't be here tomorrow when this story comes out. Ever since I had to tell Max about being married, all of these memories, they just keep flooding back to me. I feel so guilty about the old man, about Wade. I just wanted to come here and forget about all this. But obviously, it's never gonna go away.
gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
It's not even in the late edition. I want to know who the killer is.
Just keep looking.
I'm scared, you guys.
All right, listen up. Mr. Dalton has something he'd like to say that concerns everyone in this room.
As club counsel, I talked to the Daily News about their allegations.
Did they tell you who the murderer is?
Well, that's the thing. The murder they reported yesterday was actually just a sensationalized accident.
An accident?
That's right. So tomorrow they're going to print a retraction and an apology.
In other words, case closed. All right, ladies, we're open in an hour. Mach schnell.
I get too hungry for dinner at 8. I like the theater, but never come late. I never bother with people I hate. That's why the lady is a tramp. I like the free, fresh wind in my hair. Girls get massages, they cry and they moan. Tell Lizzie Adam to leave me alone. I'm not so hot, but my shape is my own. That's why the lady is a tramp. The food at Sardi's is perfect, no doubt. I wouldn't know what the Ritz is about. I drop a nickel and coffee comes out. That's why the lady is a tramp. I like the sweet, fresh rain in my face. Diamonds and lace, no gut, so what? For Robert Tanner, I whistle and sound. That's why the lady is. That's why the lady is. That's why the lady is a tramp.
Tremendous. So who's the tramp?
Oh, I can think of at least 3.
You haven't returned my phone calls. You playing hard to get?
I am hard to get. How's Francesca?
Her name's Frances.
Mm-hmm.
I'd take her over Jimmy Wallace any day.
I think he's charming.
You can't possibly mean that.
I do.
Come on.
In a grown-up sort of way. But don't worry, he means nothing to me. Just like Maureen means nothing to you, no matter how many intimate conversations you two share.
I came to return this. I wanted to tell you that regardless of what you think, it wasn't personal.
The damage you did to the people here, that was very personal. These are wonderful girls. They reached out. They tried to help you.
I know.
It was personal for me, too. These girls come from all walks of life. And they're just trying to go somewhere better. Now, this place isn't perfect, but it's a long way from what you described in that article. We give these girls a chance. I don't understand why you would want to destroy that.
I came here to find a big story. I thought this was the kind of place where terrible illicit things happen.
And instead you found a group of hardworking girls just trying to make a life for themselves. Why don't you write about that?
Because that kind of story doesn't sell papers.
Maybe not. But at least it's the truth.
There was something wrong with that girl.
You did not know something was wrong.
I did too. I could smell trouble the minute she walked into the dressing room.
It was her perfume.
But no, trust me, I have a nose for these things.
Well, why didn't you say anything?
Because everybody comes here with some sort of baggage. I figured it wasn't any of my business.
What do you mean baggage?
Well, it's not any girl who just applies to be a Playboy bunny, right? Most girls don't want to walk around in 3-inch heels for 8 hours saying, I'm your bunny Janie. They didn't need the money.
Why don't you just go marry Max then? He makes enough to support you just fine. Because we don't want to be most girls.
You need to start changing at the club.